How do you feel about the supporting cast around him? Obviously, that was a priority for Joe to put pieces around him when you invested in Daniel. How do you feel about the group that's around him right now?
Yeah, kind of like I just said. All the guys that we looked at or evaluated or signed, I'm happy they're here. We're going to put them in our systems regardless of what position they play. And I think it's one thing when you're watching them on tape. It's another thing now they have to come in, learn a new system, process things, play fast. So there's certainly a lot of things that we got to start doing come April 17th all the way through the OTAs, and we'll see how that all works out.
What will Darren allow you to do maybe you couldn't do last year? And if you could, would you like to throw the ball more than you did a year ago?
Yeah, I just think it depends on the team we have. I think everything we try to do is geared toward our team and where our team's at. It's a hard question to answer right now. Darren, I think, is a good football player. I'm happy that we traded for him. But again, to get him into our system, to let him see how he processes our calls, to get him out on the field, to read his body language, he's been a very talented player in the league. I'm happy we have him and looking forward to working with him.
In your mind, you would line him up anywhere?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, they've lined him up in different spots. He's worked, under some different head coaches. I think whatever we feel is best for him and for our team, that's what we'll try to do. But, the springtime, when you guys are there, it's a time, too, to kind of experiment on some things and see what works and see what doesn't work and try to build off of that.
Do you expect Saquon to be there on April 17th?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say that'd be a good question for Saquon.
What, have you talked to him?
Yeah, I've talked to him. I think the last time I talked to him, because actually I texted him, was 2 weeks ago, maybe.
How's he, with all this contract stuff?
I'd say I'd leave that up to Saquon to answer.
So are you? Obviously, he doesn't have to sign a tag. He doesn't have to show up at camp at that point because he's not under contract. Are you concerned that this could linger? His absence could linger past the spring and into maybe camp?
Yeah, my focus is on today. We'll see how it goes. We'll go day by day, and whatever situation comes up, we'll handle it.
How much of a personal role would you play in trying to help bridge that gap from here on out? Let's say off-season program starts and he's not there. You connect a lot with these players on a personal level. Is that something that you would do with him as well?
Yeah, I would do it with any of our guys. But again, I've been in this long enough. There's a business side to it. There's a playing side to it. So, Joe and I have had a lot of conversations. We'll just take it one day at a time.
Hey, John was asked yesterday about the possibility of Odell returning. Said he'd be open to that.
Sure.
Has anybody taken your temperature on what kind of ad that would be?
Yeah, I'd say we always talk about every free agent or player that's out there. We have ever since we've been here, Joe and I, staff, and anything that we can do that we think will help us, if it makes sense, we'll try to do it.
So do you want him?
Yeah, those are conversations that are private.
Last year you said you had a good visit with him. I don't
Good
think
question,
you
though. Huh?
Yeah, that's right. You said you had a good visit with him last year.
Yeah.
I don't know, you went into great detail maybe during the season. Now that we're separate, was it, what about it made it a good visit for you with him?
He's a good young man. It was a good dinner. Had good conversation. Similar to a lot of free agent visits that come up, just try to get to meet one another. And again, I think any decision that we make, that we'll do it together. Joe and I'll sit down and we'll talk about it. And it's got to make sense for everybody. So whether it was him, whether it's another free agent, whether it's a draft free agent, we're always trying to look to add as many good people as we can.